What's the significance of the bright green helmets? The significance of these green helmets are they identify these individuals as observers. They're so-called legal observers of the National Lawyers Guild, the NLG. Now, the purpose of these so-called legal observers is really exactly what it sounds like. They're looking for instances that they can document, that they can accuse police of brutality, and they are looking to document the actions of Antifa members in order to help with their legal defense when they are prosecuted. This is the legal support that shows up, coincidentally, is this grassroots? Is this just a bunch of lawyers who woke up and said, you know what, I think I'm going to put on a green hat and I'm going to go outside of an ICE facility in Portland, Oregon, and I'm going to help these militarized thugs who hate America. The idea that this is grassroots and organic is ludicrous. This is highly coordinated. The National Lawyers Guild is the legal support of Antifa. They also, by the way, they provide funding, money, financial support to bail out the Antifa terrorists when the Antifa terrorists are arrested and put in prison. Now, here's the thing. Who are these people? Where do they get their money? Well, the National Lawyers Guild is intricately tied to Mark Elias's Democracy 2025 project. Oh, aren't we surprised? Mark Elias, the so-called Democrat super lawyer who was the mastermind, the architect, the evil genius behind the electioneering of the 2020 presidential election, changing all of the rules in the name of COVID to benefit the Democrats, to cheat President Trump out of office, to instead install Joe Biden. It was Mark Elias's lawsuits and his apparatus that led to universal mail-in ballots, degraded signature verification, of course, unmanned ballot boxes, ballot harvesting, all of these different things that Mark Elias had no authority to change unilaterally, that states had to actually amend their constitution in order to change, but we just had these random election administrators change these rules instead at the behest of people like Mark Elias. So isn't that a funny coincidence that it's Mark Elias's Democracy 2025 project who is intricately tied to the National Lawyers Guild, these green hat legal observers who just organically show up outside of Antifa terror attacks to make sure that when Antifa militants are charged with crimes, they can help them get off easily. They can bail them out of prison. They can instead file countersuits against police for so-called brutality, defending themselves and their facilities and the American people.